Food Review Friday finds me in Fountain Valley, and I'm here to check out what is supposedly really, really good breakfast burritos. I'm here at Glee Donuts and Burgers. I'm kind of excited to see what this has in store. I'm a big fan of breakfast burritos. My favorite place closed down recently, so I'm excited to check this out. Let's see how this goes. You gotta love this cute little exterior they've got going. Nice pink donuts and burgers. Nice flowery little entranceway. That's actually kind of cool. And then onto a great display case and a cute pink chair. So they've got a nice variety of breakfast burritos or burritos and just burgers and bagels and stuff. And here's their donuts. Check this out. Nice variety too. Here's my personal preference. If on a raised donut, if the glaze doesn't meet the edge, it's not a good thing. But here it goes past the edge. That's great. And the signatures of blueberry donuts, they've got the cake and the raised. They've also got some other interesting flavors here. The green tea. They've got a Nutella-filled donut. Look at the size of that tiger tail. Also got muffins and fresh juice. So one of the things I got was a frosted blueberry cake donut. Now, for some reason, the Huntington Beach Fountain Valley area has a ton of places that do blueberry donuts. And I don't know how that came to be, but they've got one here too at Glee, and they're saying that that's one of their best donuts. So we're gonna check that out, and it's right here. Look at that frosting, way past the edge. Nice, beautiful looking donut with that blueberry glaze. Look at that, nice, good size. I'm gonna dig in. Okay. It's surprisingly light for a frosted cake donut. It doesn't have that greasy feel you have on lesser donuts. And the frosting is kind of sweet, but it's got a good, strong blueberry flavor. Lots of blueberry bits in there. Take a look at that. It's actually pretty good. So here's a burrito, breakfast burrito. It's nice and warm. And despite its relatively small size, it's actually pretty heavy, which is kind of nice. It's nice, hot, a little bit of actual salsa. Tear into this really quickly. A good sized tortilla, feels nice and warm. Take a bite out of that. This is the egg side. Nice chunk of chorizo in there. It's a sausage type rather than the minced meat type that you would get at a taco truck. Lots of ham and bacon, and look at that salsa, nice and chunky. Put a little bit of that on there. And take the rare third bite. Look at that. Nice and chunky. Those hash browns, they use hash brown patties and not shredded hash browns. So to your taste, these are fine. These are pretty good. And it's a good breakfast burrito. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty good. I'm gonna finish off this burrito. We'll go over, and then we'll go over the operation for the donuts and the burritos over here at Glee Donuts and Burgers. We'll see you shortly. All right, let's talk about Glee Donuts in Fountain Valley, California. So the donut itself, the blueberry donut, was pretty good. Lots of blueberry bits. The frosting wasn't too crazy and wasn't too oily. And it puts it on par with the other blueberry donuts in the area, which is to say it's pretty good. So the donuts here, I recommend them. They're not bad. Let's get to that breakfast burrito though, because there are a couple of things weird about it. First things first, actually, get it with extra salsa. That salsa is really, really good. Okay, it really makes the burrito, brings it above the fast food standard to actually something worth $10. The other thing I want to address, is the sausage chorizo. Okay, this is not your standard taco stand chorizo. It's good in its own way, but it's very different if you're not expecting it. It's sausage. It's easier to eat. It's not as greasy. The hash brown patties or something else too gives it a nice crunch. Very different from the shredded potatoes that I'm used to in a standard breakfast burrito or the potato chunks that you'll get sometimes. So what you get here is a very fast foodie type burrito. Okay, it's easier to eat, it's cleaner, and it's still very savory, but it doesn't have that quite same je ne sais quoi that a street taco or taco stand type breakfast burrito would have. Um, it's a sanitized experience, which is not to say that it's bad, but it is also very assembled rather than feeling homemade or custom made. So it's not bad, and it's great if you're on the go. It's great if you're not looking for something super greasy. Um, Now, I personally prefer the old street taco type. So this place, was a surprise to me, but not necessarily in a bad way. That said, you're still getting a pretty standard experience. And there are other places. This place is very good. Okay, very good. Don't get me wrong, but for it to be referred to as the best breakfast burrito, I don't know. For me, it was very, it's very Americanized, which is not a bad thing. It's just be ready for that. Okay. Um, I will say overall that it wasn't bad. Will I come back? Sure. Is it my first choice? Verdict? That's got food. Good stuff from Glee. I would recommend still going there and checking it out. Cheers.